stay calm. Please stay calm. It's very important to stay calm. We will rescue all of you.
Okay. ماضي مشكلة.
Women first. Women first. البنات أول. البنات أول. شوي.
Okay. شوي. واحد.
Wait.
واحد.
You come.
Den tar du klart. Much better, thank you.
Everyone seems to be okay, just exhausted and dehydrated. It's a lot of people from Syria, a lot of Syrians, so that I just think about all the travels they've been through to end up in this place. And there's a lot of people from Ivory Coast, and I worked a lot in Ivory Coast, so it feels very close. Every time it's very emotional.
Bursts of joy. People grateful to be alive. A few hours earlier, in the central Mediterranean Sea,
Which language do you speak? English?
their boat was about to sink.
Il y a des personnes francophones?
In spite of the very bad weather, their small rubber boat took to sea at around midnight, not far from Tripoli. The teams on board the Bourbon Argos came to the refugees' rescue, 121 people in all, including 28 women and 6 children.
They're wet from the rain and they're in a very distressed situation, a lot of scared people. But now it's good to have them on deck. They're all safe. We're trying to give them a dignified reception here.
After Dignity 1 was deployed off the Libyan coast a month ago, the Bourbon Argos too resumed its search and rescue operations with a team of doctors, nurses and logistics experts on board. Later that evening, the refugees landed on the Italian coast. A third MSF team is on the Aquarius, again ready to provide assistance off the northern coast of Libya.
Many people die at sea, and this is the responsibility of the European community to offer them a safe and legal passage instead of this dangerous and useless journey.
Since the 20th of March, migrants arriving clandestinely on the Greek islands are automatically sent back to Turkey.
This is an unacceptable policy and an attack on the values of the European Union. We need a fast-track system, probably with humanitarian visas, to let the refugees in. They must be allowed to choose their final destination. It's not by preventing them or closing a border that they're going to stop people coming to Europe.
2 months after the signing of the deal by Brussels and Ankara, the chaos continues in Greece. 12,000 migrants and refugees have been living, or rather surviving, in this camp in Idomeni since Macedonia closed its borders.
Conditions in the camp are really bad, as you can see. There are germs everywhere because there aren't enough toilets available, so children just get up and go to the toilet outside. And there are a lot of insects too. They bite the kids, and it increases the risk of them getting sick. The situation is really bad.
Given the scale of the health emergency, MSF has this month launched a vaccination campaign.
Bravo!
In 3 days, over 3,000 children were vaccinated against 10 diseases such as diphtheria, hepatitis B, polio and pneumonia.
Being put in this very vulnerable position, they're now exposed to quite a number of disease and illness, and entirely unnecessary, and this really needs to change.
50,000 migrants and refugees are still stranded in Greece. Some are in transit camps, others are locked up in hotspots far beyond the maximum limit established for administrative detention.
Where is the human rights? This is not camp, this is prison.
MSF has appealed to the Greek authorities and European Union to open immediately the gates at these hotspots.
We're all in a feverish rush to get everything prepared and everything going, and I feel for the worst. I hope for the best.
They said they got something straight up here, so.
Guys, about 150 people, Syrians and Sub-Saharan Africans, about 30 children.
I think it's not record.
Okay. They are hypothermic. Get them into Mary Jo.
Perfect.
Okay?
Stay here. Watch your back. No.
Once you're aware of the suffering that's going on in the world, it just brings out something in you that makes you want to address the situation and do what you can to improve it. The thought that people are drowning trying to cross the Mediterranean is just, in this day and age, it just seems ridiculous. It's such a small body of water. It should never be such a huge obstacle. There are so many people moving north, so many people leaving Africa, facing persecution, struggling in their own countries. There are so many reasons that these people need to leave their home environment and to make their way to better places and safer places. And the fact that the most dangerous part of their journey should be crossing the Mediterranean is just absurd. And there's a definite need for safe passage for these people, for safe and legal passage, and that's what MSF is definitely promoting. But in the interim, if there isn't safe and legal passage, what there needs to be is some kind of humanitarian-led rescue system there for those people who are taking unbelievable risks. And people are so genuinely grateful, because it's true, we've saved their lives. If we weren't there, many of those people would drown. It's very important to keep the faces real and not just have people as numbers, and to go down there and you hold somebody's hand and you hear their story for 5 minutes and you share a laugh with them, and going down, especially with the women for me, and sitting in that area with these young hopeful women and hearing the stories of what they faced in Nigeria, or the horrors that they've faced on their journey to get as far as they have, and just know that for the time that they're on board, they do get some respect and some dignity and some compassion and some clean clothes and some genuine human attention. For me, it felt really like I was doing a humanitarian act, and I'm very proud to be part of it.